Hi, I'm Chris Brownell. I'll be leading this Go Slow about my new book with Sunil Singh called Math Recess, Playful Learning in an Age of Disruption. Thanks to Alice Keeler for helping me to get this rolling and supporting it on her website. This is a great thing she's doing and I appreciate it 100%. Let me just talk to you a little bit about what this is going to look like and what we're going to do. Forgive me for the clunky video. It's not my forte, but I'll get better as we go along. So this will not be a book study, and it's not really a collection of things you're going to pick up and run back to your classroom and try out tomorrow. It is instead a call to action, the action being changing your perspective in how you view mathematics. Mathematics no longer as a body of knowledge you're trying to pour into your children, but instead it's a way of thinking, a perspective on the world, and it's a methodology for examining things. Along the way, we want you to have a lot of fun. We want you to play with the ideas. We want you to fall in love with mathematics and with the things that you can do. I'd like to take you through the course. It doesn't follow exactly the book, but it does kind of trace alongside it a bit. And so I'm going to switch here and let's take a look at where we will start. The first week we're going to be looking at setting the stage for playful learning, and that'll be based in the pre-pages of the book, the preface, the foreword. Dan Finkel wrote us a great foreword. It's just lovely, and we appreciate it tremendously. But we also have some things that we'd like you to think about in the introduction. And if you're taking this course, this slow chat, and work in a public school in the United States, we have a section in there talking about how we linked to the Common Core. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. But again, everything's about being playful. Everything's about having a good time with this. So if that sounds boring, I promise you, well, my goal is that it isn't. After we get through the the first section, we'll move into the second section, which is about playing causes bruises. Sometimes as out on recess, you would get bruised and it was part of the fun. It was a natural occurrence. You got better. You aren't damaged for life. Those kind of bruises. We're hoping that you have a few of those along the way, but we're not going to, break any arms for any great length of time. The third section is about play for fun, and in this section we will also look into how mathematics can be a playground, and specifically how one nation in Europe, Finland, has really incorporated the concept of play in all of schooling, and I relate that story a little bit in the book. The next section is on the idea of stories and how powerful stories can be in learning, and how children can come to understand things, and so we focus on that a great deal. It's the central core tenet of the book. It's the chapter right in the middle is storytelling. After that, we're going to go off onto some deep mathematics. Some of it's completely unsolved by professional mathematicians, but understandable by us mere mortals. And try to have some fun investigating some of that. Also investigate things that have been solved and have been shown to be just really highly engaging. And the final chapter and the final section of this Go Slow will be about why can't we be friends. We've chosen to focus on the social aspects of mathematics, and we'd love for you to come along with us and see how it is we think of mathematics being such a important and personable study. So in the end, I'd really love for you to come to understand or to further understand mathematics as a human endeavor and how everyone can do it, despite what some curriculum may have communicated to you and told you in the past. You too can learn mathematics. You can learn to understand it. You can create it. You can help your children, your students come to understand it and create it. It's your birthright. You deserve a good mathematics, and we'd love for you to come along and play with us in this field during these 6 weeks. So thanks for joining. I hope that you have a grand time. We will too.